Um. So hello everyone. Just wait for a while. I will just wait. I am here. No worries, guys. I am here. Okay. I am here. I'll just close it and boom. It's all fine. Let's go. Let's do this now. What do we have? Wow, that's so cool actually. Now, wow. Um, that is just so bad. That is just so atrocious. Anyway, being atrocious is like everything is atrocious. No, nothing is atrocious. That's a philosophical question which we should have been pondering for a while, or should we? What am I even talking about? So anyway, what I was talking about was that here. So this is whatever this is the like whatever we call unoptimized code. This whole array summarizes that. The first in what does the first index for the 0th index do? The 0th index has the size of a month. The size of a month. The size of a month. The same thing. The size of a month. That is the same thing. But however, what it does is that it is for a leap year. The second one is for a leap year. And after that, the doomsday for a normal year, and then the doomsday for a leap year. Similarly, in February, this is more significant. Like, why did I have my data structures in such a atrocious form? I really don't know. But anyway, this was what I really did. Okay, so here it is. This is a total this is something different, but this is what I did. Remainder is not modules, however, like remainder is not exactly like, what should we say? Remainder is like remainder and modulus are, some people say that remainder should always be positive. Some people say that remainder can be negative too. Now the thing is, we don't say the same thing about modulus, and that's a very confusing thing to talk about. Like, what is remainder and what is modulus? I researched on it a bit. Okay, so yeah, what I was talking about is that I made this code. Is that I made this code? Is that made this code? And what happened was that I sent it to my friend. Actually, we had to like that AWT. Okay, Java's AWT in something. Wait. What can I do? I can't do anything. Okay. So here it is. So here it is. So here it is. So yeah, what were we talking about? My voice is a bit lower. So okay, what were we talking about? The thing is, like, so we had to make a GUI project. Like, we had to make a project like where there will be GUI for a like there will be a GUI Java application. Okay, we use the AWT package or something like that. I really don't remember what it was, because he did the GUI work and I had already done the CUI work by then. I like I did something like this because like, or whatever. I did something like this, and yeah, that's it. Like, when I pushed the code to GitHub, this was the date, and when when I made the original code, this was the date. Okay, so that's it. So so yeah, I gave this code to my friend, and he, like, what I was talking about, that I maintained a flexibility, a certain flexibility while choosing the date. Like, okay, and my friend, what he did was that he chose only the feasible ones. For example, from 1800s to the 2100, only that much range. He actually used a drop down for that purpose. Why? But still, it was okay. That's very bad design. But somehow, okay. I am okay with that. Ah, it's fine. The fact is that he couldn't, I I appreciate the fact that he could even make the GUI properly work. Because, and do I want to really see this output? So anyway, nah, it's fine. We don't need to, I guess. What were we talking about? We were talking about this thing. Like, we have done something, like, ChatGPT has given us an atrocious thing. Like, there, in this thing, let's refer to the uh, where is date.now. We have it. Numeric value corresponding to the current time, the number of milliseconds in date.now, date.parse, date.utc. Mm, wait. To string returns, while two date string, two times string return the date and time parts of the string respectively. Symbol to primitive. See, this is why I don't actually live stream uh, in literally like 10 p.m. I don't live stream in these times, during these times. I know that it's very much unhealthy, rather, for me to wake up wake up till 2 a.m. or wake up till 4 a.m. Like, that's a very very unhealthy lifestyle. Okay, but I have time. I had to bunk my class. I had to literally bunk my class to arrive here. Like, I had to bunk my class to arrive here at 4 p.m. I don't have much time. Like, college is taking so much of the time of my day. Like, I don't have any time to study at all. What can I do? But anyway, let alone live streaming or anything. Anyway, not always equal. Okay, this is something interesting. Wait, UTC should not be confused with GMT because they are not always equal. Why is it? Oh, okay, wait. It might be that. Wait, the ready fresh for the other guy. Okay. Thing is, we prefer no. Sort of odds uneven velocity. The discrepancy. Getting from the work of Ptolemy was to refer to known as 0 hours. What? Okay, anyway. midnight is 0 hours. I really don't know what happens, but still it's fine. Okay. Sometimes I get so much. What should I say? Sometimes I get too much odd. Just to say, I get too much odd. AWED. Odd. Just by seeing everything. No, this was already 100%. Okay, at 100%. So, what were we doing? There was a cheat sheet, I guess. There was a cheat sheet, and I forgot it where it is. I forgot where it is. Where is it? Ah, oh, I really forgot it. The full thing, like, uh, where, how to, like, oh, okay, instantiation, that instantiation thing. We are actually like, yes, let's go. We need the constructor. Yes, we need this. We need this stuff. Okay, the constructor. We are talking about the constructor. What we'll do, understand it properly. What will we do? We need something. We will not won't blindly copy the code, but we need what we need. We need something. CD. Oh no, clear, clear. Uh-huh. Let's go. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Now, this is our whole repository. Okay, and now what we'll do. This one thing I should talk about. This man, this guy actually, I actually have a working cinnamon disk. Please ignore the noise. Okay. Dot slash test spice, like how we actually execute C programs or script programs, something like that. Dot slash test spice. What to do after that? Dot slash test spice. So dot slash test spice, and yeah, day percentage bot at flying set. I haven't seen it myself yet. Okay. Oh yes, 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 yes. There was something. Despite I don't know. No, 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 no. I will. I think this was the real switch. Wait. Where it is? Where is it? See, see, we have got it. The dev test. Yes. See, we have got our hello world. We have got our hello world. See this. Users percentage to show how much of the day has passed. Day percentage modifier. Okay, this is fine and all. We will even remove it. Wait, let me just show you how to remove it. Okay. Let's go. I'm really sorry for you all. I'm really, really sorry. Yes, yes. I'm really sorry. Okay. Now, now it has gone, but when it will appear, I will start to write in Vim. Okay. I will start to write in Vim because this is an unbearable issue. which you know and I know, we all of us know. This is apparently a manufacturing defect. It seems, as I have read in the forums. But my battery was also malfunctioning when I went to the S3 sleep state. Like when this computer went to the S3 sleep state. So, but anyway, what can we do? What can we really do? Uh, but still, anyway. But just wait for a moment because I actually like I sweat a lot anyway. I sweat a lot, so just I won't mute myself, but still. So yeah, what were we talking about? This guy who made the Reddit reader at Orange Shark. I don't know about this guy. Like he made this thing 10 years ago. There have been some changes in the Reddit API. Okay, for Cinnamon, but still, this is fine. I really don't like. I really don't know what would happen to his project. I'm probably most probably sure he's maintaining it, but the guy behind this actually also shared something in the Linux Mint forums. It was his website where he actually made a hello world display, and I genuinely using this app called DevHelp and using this app called DevHelp. I personally learned from here and from his tutorial. Now there are some, yeah, there are some discrepancies. Like he literally made it in 2013 or 2014. Like this code, whatever code we are talking about, he made it 11 years ago, and it is still benefiting someone in the community. It still benefited me. Like he gave us the first step. Okay, that guy is like he works in like I checked his bio, and he actually apparently works in Microsoft now. I am like I like what should I say? I was just really feeling pride for a like from some open source community, like from some open source community having really sparse documentation. He went to he he's in Microsoft now. I'm just very happy for that guy. So anyway, what were we talking about? Yeah. Um. So we did the test thing. That is fine. What was there? Actually, let me just show you. This computer won't. Anyway. CD file slash yes. But first, here this thing, this like what should I talk about? This is so much like see this. Do you guys see this? This st.bin. Actually, in C it is termed as stbin, but in JavaScript they have actually separated this. Like Cinnamon tutorials. Like if you don't see the Cinnamon tutorials beforehand, you will be really confused regarding the Cinnamon JavaScript reference manual or Cinnamon ST reference manual. Which the shell duplicate is the GUI part, GUI graphical user interface part, and the what the thing is about the cinnamon, like the CUI part, like what do we do? We make a disklets or the whole cinnamon thing using JavaScript. Python is for some scripts, and like they did what they thought would be better. I really don't know the exact conventions why they did that, but they did something like that using documentation. Now in this document, this is a, this these there are very important stuff here. For example, const layer, like why do we mark this like this? Because for the sake of convenience and for the sake of very conciseness. Okay, so yeah, the thing the thing which you guys would be like, which most of us would be really say this, you guys would certainly be really like weirded out by this, because G object allows C code to create a thing to like that. There is actually a C hierarchy there. G object was at the top of it, like that was the parent class of everything. Okay, do you guys know about inheritance? The parent class and the children class, whatever that. The subclass, derived class, whatever. For example, st.bin is something that looks like an object but acts like an object in JavaScript. It acts like an object in JavaScript. If you want to look up the documentation of st.bin, you search for stbin without the dot and the documentation will come up. The dot has been removed since. In JavaScript, we first import the whole st, then take the bin object from st. Do you understand? At first they take the whole st, then only take the bin object from st, and we keep the entirety of the rest outside of it. Okay, st.bin, like they take the stbin thing. This concept is non-existent in C. In C, it is simply stbin. A notable exception with this is GIO and glib objects. If someone doesn't read this basic thing, then it would be a really messed up. Okay, functions. If you look at the page of stbin, you will see that they have very long names like okay, stbin get shell, stbin. This thing will not be needed. If an actor is an stbin, we do not do stbin get child actor, but simply actor.get child. Exactly. Actually, the st reference manual only talks about the C objects. Okay. Note the C documentation always tells you that the first argument to the function is the object itself. What? Yes. Actually, yes. The C document actually does the object thing at first. The first argument is the object. For example, stbin get child takes in an stbin as an argument at first. We do not need to supply this in JavaScript. Note that also that not all functions are available for using JavaScript. If some functions are considered to be too C-like to be used in other languages, it will not be available. There is generally no simple way to figure out whether the functions are available, but usually they are. If they are not, Cinnamon will complain loudly that the function doesn't exist. So the best way to know is to try it. It's just so weird. I am just weirded out by this very instance. Again, GIO and glib functions use the G underscore prefix. Example, G setting set int instead of GIO setting set int. Okay. G underscore prefix. Okay. G objects have field properties. They're like is an actor as an stbin and has the actor.x field. That okay. For some absurd reason, the properties cannot be accessed directly. The getters and setters. Enums. These guys have done this like them. If you let me just show you for a moment how confusing this is. I haven't understood it. Let me see if you guys can understand it. For example, this is an enum st button mask. A mask representing which mouse buttons and st button responds to. St button 1 means button 1, st button 2 means button 2, st button 3 means button right. The correct way to access these enums is st button st dot button mask, as we have read, dot 1. What? This is so atrocious. This is so atrocious. Even I couldn't, like, what in the world is this? st dot button mask. Okay, dot 1. Understandable. Have a great day. Dot 1 st button. What is the st button? We first started with the namespace st, then the name of the enums. Note that this does not relate to the members of the enum. For example, if an individual enum members are called hello world in C, you still access them by starting with st dot button mask. What to put after st dot button mask is trickier. That's where the juiciest part belongs to. st dot button mask is trickier. It is the name of the member. Okay, first of all, what are we doing? Okay, first it is the name of the member. Well, what should you take? Usually have to strip out some things on the left. You remove the st underscore button and written 1. There is no fixed rule on what to remove. However, it is usually the name of the object or the name of the whole group of enum. You can save yourself some guessing by typing st dot button mask in the looking glass. Where is the looking glass? Oh. Here it is. See this? Here it is. It is just so much reliant on level. Double clicking into it will show you what you can access. In this case, it shows 1, 2, 3. Note that both st and button mask are in camel case, but the name of the enum member uses caps with underscore. Simple way. But anyway, we actually imported disklet. Like there are two folders called UI and GI. We imported the folder disklet from the UI, and we imported the folder st from GI, and we used the JavaScript functions accordingly. And yeah, that's it. This thing I couldn't find this thing for the love of my life. I really couldn't find this thing. This is our setup UI, main container for the disklet. Like, I will just set the text here, like it will be something different, but I will have to set the text here, like the final percentage. That's why I am doing something like this. Okay, clear. See this? I'm really sorry, but I'm muting it for now. So yeah, what were we doing? So anyway, what were we going to do? At first, we will look at the constructor. Where is the constructor? Here it is. The thing is here. We don't need the seconds, we only need the hours and minutes thing. Like here, month index. Why are we taking month as an index? What is the purpose of taking month as an index? Why are we taking month as an index? This is just so atrocious. This is just so atrocious. 0 to 11 defaults 0 and 23 presenting the hour of the day. Okay, I have no idea what we are going to do, but yeah, that's it. Integer value representing the minute segment of a time defaults to 0. Yeah, minute defaulting to 0 is fine, but hour defaulting to 0 to 23, that's so much of a modular trick. Still, what could we have done? 0 to 99 map to the years, 1900 to 1999, all other values are the actual year. Why JavaScript? Why do you do this to me? Why? What is the purpose? This is just so confusing. JavaScript is so confusing. Why is it so confusing? Anyway, let's just do one thing. We don't need new date. What is new date? What does it mean by to get a new date? So yeah, get time, get month, get year, get everything, get everything, get okay. What are we? Okay, so just think about it. What are we doing? We are subtracting and calculating the percentages. We don't need anything. We don't need anything. What did we need? What do we need? What do we need? Okay, so what do we need? Let's just copy it for now. Now, that is a very atrocious naming choice. Now dot get full year. Now dot get month. Now dot get date. At first, const. What will we be doing? This is going to be magic. Oh, I'm sure that you guys are disappointed by this. But anyway, let's just keep it simple. So what is this? This is literally our current date. We are experimenting on our current date. That is a cool feature I have regarding Java. I can talk about regarding JavaScript. We will talk about date one dot what, date one dot what. I think we should follow the naming conventions that are chat GPT, because that is better. That is much better. Now, what to do? Get full year. Now get mine. It is just so bad. Now get that. Now look at this. Do you see this? There. for getting the day in JavaScript, you need to use getDate. For getting the date in JavaScript, you need to use day. We really don't understand. None of us really understands what JavaScript does. Like none of us can really remember what JavaScript does. Hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Do we need seconds? We need the hours. What do we need? We have the data, but what do we not have? Let's talk about hours at the very least, because that will be the thing which would matter, the most. What is the thing? Hours. Let's just make something of an interface, because let hours equals to what? We will enter whatever we want, and then we'll subtract something simple, but we need to do something like this. We'll just subtract. Okay, hours in it. We need to subtract. I'm really sorry, guys. Thanks Night Coon for actually like by the way, thanks Night Coon actually for like comment for being in the live chat. Hello. uh so yeah, what were we talking about? So anyway, uh, hours in it. Let month no minutes in it equals to -1. Let hours end equals to something -1, and let minutes end equals something -1. Is it okay, guys? Okay, now so what are we talking about? Hours in it. What did we intend to give it? From 12 midnight to 12 midnight. So it should always be the next day. We will not do anything regarding minutes, because minutes is a like doing something regarding the minutes is not what we want. And even hours in it is also redundant. We can just make something like, hey, we can just modulate by 24, and yeah, that can be done. But do we need to? No. We can just put 0 here. Quite literally we can just put 0 here, but we want to keep an interface. Like we want to keep not exactly what we call an interfaces, but we want to keep a medium, whatever, like in some occult films there were Ouija boards, like there were mediums, like whatever. So we need a medium, like to get the input, and the input should be passed on. The input should be passed on as an argument to the constructor. Okay, now let's just keep it like this, because we don't even know. Let's over engineer it first so that we don't need to over engineer later. That's all one of the things I have learned from advent of code. Yeah, what did we get? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, I guess. What is it? Hours, minutes, seconds. Yes, this is it. This is it. Yes, this is it. Let's just copy it, and now okay, so nope. This is just, we need to actually like do, we need to yank. Let's yank, and now let's be this. As usual, we did the errors. We did the error. Yes. Okay, done. Now it's done. Minutes end. Let's go. End and end. Now, yeah, successfully cooked. There is one more thing to do. That is, we will do something like this. Okay. What did we have? Node date.js shall return 1, because what is this date 1? There is nothing called date 1. Now we need to use now. Okay. Yes. And now 95%. Maybe know the exact, maybe please know the exact percentage. I don't want to give the exact percentage. I just want it to be 95. Look, let's just count. For example, what is the 86400 seconds? So I am using my own calculator in my phone. Let's actually calculate it. 20 to 50. 1050 basically. 22 into 60 plus 50. How much does it take? 170 divided by 8640. No. 1370 into 60 divided by 86400. See, 95.13%. That is cool. That we have actually done it. 95.13%. And that's actually cool. Like, that would actually help people. This is such a revolutionary thing. Like this day percentage thing. I actually made a post on rain meter once, on detectors, and there that thing was actually like there was a rain meter skin where I saw that day percentage bot, like that day percentage stated, and I was instantly captivated by that, and I even made a Lua script specially for that. It is different from that, and as I have said, you guys really need to watch a Tom Scott video. Let me just give the link on the chat, because this is one of those videos. mandatory watch. If you guys like, this is one of those videos which is quite mandatory to watch. Yes, this video. Tom Scott has cooked here, absolutely cooked here. So what were we talking about? Yeah, are you guys there? I actually can't see the viewer stats for some reason today, but still it's fine. Uh, yeah. So what he stated was that like there are certain like the time zones, they are very weirdly done. Like even in timing, the timing is even. I think I shouldn't talk about this, but the time is actually different based on in a region, based on the the beliefs of certain people. Like the timing people would tell each other would be based on the beliefs of themselves. Just like in the Middle East, let's just say. I don't want to specify the exact region because that would. Okay, so anyway, these time zones are very, very weird, extremely weird. That UTC deadline is weird in itself. Like that the like what was that thing? That the deadline between Japan and America, the Japan and the two continents. That deadline, that is really weird in itself because that's a very. But that is something geographers should think about. We, the computer programmers, don't need to think about that because we actually like the person who has actually like done something like that. Let's just say that uh, the person who have come before us and made some contributions will be the ones. They will be the if like if they have done, if they have accounted for all the discrepancies and made proper difference or proper comparison in dates and if they let us if they give us if they contribute to us proper comparisons on dates and times, what we will get what we will get something which is quite literally precious in the in in the coding world. Times and time zones are extremely weird at a sense. Okay, let's just run the code again. 95% still doesn't matter. Okay, so what are we talking about? So we have this. We will actually, how will we update it? There was also a logical updation. See this, if in time is less than equals to current time, like if um, update in time in a separate function, only current time is less or greater than in time should be considered and should be executed just once. In time dot set date, in time dot get date plus 1, in time dot get date plus 1, in time dot send date, in time dot get date. Why? Let's just suppose we are now we will be making functions based on this. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready in the chat? Are you guys ready in the chat? By the way, yeah, I can't see anyone who is online actually. Is anyone online, guys? No current live streams. How can it be? No current live streams. This is the live stream. Concurrent viewers. Yes, chat rate 1, views 3. Concurrent viewers 0. Ah, no worries, no worries. We can keep on going. What are we doing here? What we are doing here? We have instantiated using a constructor. We have instantiated using a constructor of year, month index, day, hours, minutes, and JavaScript accounts for all the discrepancies regarding date. Like JavaScript is one of the W languages regarding dates. Even Lua does that. People just say that Lua is weird and all, but even Lua does that. How it does that? There is something related to that, but os.diff type. It does os.diff type, but it really does that. It really is very much easy to work upon. Now, anyway, what were we talking about? So, this is a very, very important question. How will we keep track of every millisecond? Will we keep on doing function calls for every millisecond? I don't know. I personally don't know about this. What will we do? It's a very interesting question to talk about. Like, our perception of day, what I'm talking about, is our perception of day being just some two abstract, instead of two abstract numbers, if we can quantify it, if we can quantify how those two how using a single abstract number, if you can quantify it better, then what's the problem? Like, what we are doing is just comparing the seconds. Like, what do we mean by comparison here? Like what we have done in physics in case of ratios. Like we took when it was told to be compared between T and L in a simple pendulum, what we did was that we took the ratios of T is to L equals to something like that we have done. Now what are we doing? We are just doing the same thing, except it's on dates. Date 1 by day, like the seconds, number of seconds for the current, number of seconds for the elapsed, number of seconds for the total time, and that's the ratio of that is expressed using a single percentage. Percentages are very much of an intriguing matter, because what we do, like percentages show us in a better way. Like this is a hot take, but percentages show us in a better way than anything else. Okay, like those two hands of a clock does represent but does not represent at the same time. But how, like we are naturally good at pie charts. That, for example, pie chart, simulator, whatever. Why am I typing this? Create a pie chart, for example. Why are we doing this? Enter your data. We don't need to enter data. We will just have two slices, and the value will be 95, and it will be 5. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Display. See this? This is a much better way to represent our data. 95 and this is 5. Okay. 95 and this is 5. It's a much better way to represent the data. Like for example, if this is 12, if this is 12 am and we have gone till this, we were only talking about the hour hand now. We are talking about the dynamics of the hour hand, how precisely the hour hand is rotating. No longer are we talking about gears of a pendulum and then some add another gear for the minute hand, and then another gear for the hour hand, and then another gear for a billion years, whatever. This is this this accurately represents it, and that's what I don't intend. But what we will do is this, like, for example, this is the background. For example, this is the background. What were our objectives? WQ. What were our objectives? LS clear. Font style changing. Font style will be we will be able to change the font style. We'll be able to change the color. We'll be able to change the font size, and the initial and final times. For example, the 12 midnight to the 12 midnight, whatever we have selected, we'll be able to change that. Do you understand? We'll be like, what we want is that we'll be able to change that. If we can't change that, that will be problematic. Like, will it be problematic? 12, not exactly problematic, but still, anyone wants them, they will get it. How? Oh, so what I was mainly talking about, while showing the text, we will also ensure that there is an HSL. HSL. For example, what is HSL? HSL is an intuitive one, in contrast to RGB. Yes, I think I will end the stream, but